Welcome to the Friday Learning Series. I am Chartered Accountant Sunil Sethia, and I'm in business coaching for the last 30 years, and I've seen thousands of entrepreneurs and helped them grow the business. So today I'm going to present to you or speak about a book. The book is Room Full of Referrals by Dr. Tony, Dr. Ivan, and Don Lyons. Yes, the book is about room full of referrals, but interestingly, when you read the whole book, you understand this book speaks about how to build relationships. Yes, it's interesting, right? Because I understood one thing. I love networking, but then I found when I came out to network with people, I was not able to network because I didn't understand how to network. I kept hearing this, your network is your net worth, but I never understood how to build network till I read this book and understood how to build this network. There's a lot of research gone into understanding the human behavior and human nature. It is like from centuries people have been wanting to understand people, and we are not able to understand people. So it's more a little of psychology, little of business. This book is brilliant, and in this book, when I went through the book and I also went through a training for this particular book, I understood in the world the people can be divided into different kind of people, like based on speed of the person, the nature of the person, the result oriented, relationship oriented. And let me help you to understand this really easy. How can I ensure my friends are happy? Now this is what was interesting when I understood that when I go to a networking event, people are different people, and then when I come there with an objective of getting business, not everybody has come with the same objective of getting business. They are there, but do they understand who they are and what they are? I need to understand the other person and speak in a language what the other person understands, and then when I start building the relationship, it's easy. Let's give a simple example. Now, if I start speaking in a language which you don't understand, can we build relationship? It's not going to happen. And that is what this book particularly makes us to understand, that each person has a different language, different way of presenting a situation. And once I start speaking a language what the other person understands, it becomes easy. We always heard this adage, treat people the way you want to be treated, but there's a better way, and the better way is treat people the way they want to be treated. And how to know how the people want to be treated, we need to understand this book. Now let me make it very simple for all of you. Let's divide into x-axis and y-axis. There are people who are fast. There are people who are fast, they think fast, they speak fast, and the people are result oriented. For them, results matter more than anything else. Okay, now these people in the book is explained that they are go-getters. For them, they focus on results, they focus on numbers, and these are the people who can become CEOs, right? And then you have people who are fast, and then they are relationship oriented. Now these people are fun oriented people. They love parties, they are the energy in the room. And then there are people who are slow, and people who are slow doesn't mean that they are bad. Let me tell you, there's nothing right or wrong, nothing good or bad. It's all about the way we have been manufactured, the conditioning over the years, the designing of how a human behavior happens is based on the DNA and a lot more factors. So when I say slow, it is all about the kind of person he is, that he takes slow decisions. It's fine, it's perfect. We need people like that. In slow, they have people who again focus on relationship. In the book, we speak about them being nurturers, people who care, right? People, you can hurt them and still they will be there to help you. Like how we have mothers at home, right? Whatever happens, the mother is standing next to you. I will say the nurturers are the people who are like mother, that they always care for their friends, their family members, and everybody around them. And then there are people who are slow and result oriented. Now these are the people who go detailed, right? They love results, they focus on results, but they understand that, hey, I can't be fast always, I need to go deeper and deeper into a subject. Now if you're running an organization, if you're running a business, it's really important to understand you need all kinds of people. Now let's say a go-getter, a fast person who's focused on results can be a very good CEO. And then a person who is fast and he also knows how to build relationship, he can be very good in sales and marketing, and that's the most important part. And next, the person who is slow and who is focusing on relationship, he can be a very good HR person, right? Who can know how to talk to people, how to understand the human nature, human problems, and all those parts. And next, the person who is slow and who is result oriented, these are the people who are really good in R&D, research. They can go deep into a subject, data analytics. You give them a task to go deeper and deeper. These are the people who are really good in doing market research, market survey, and that's the most important part. If you are a CEO, CFO, and CXO, and you want to build your organization, please understand people and give them the role and responsibility where they will fit in. And let me tell you one or two incidents for you to understand this. I was talking to a government official, a very, very big official, and when I was sitting there, he got a call from his daughter. And on the phone, the daughter and the father were having a big fight. And when the phone was kept, I said, you know what, why are you having a fight with your daughter? Because daughter, what she's telling is making sense. But he said, no, I don't accept or agree to what she's saying. I just told the difference is the way you're listening and the way she's speaking. The father is slow, a very relaxed person, and he likes result oriented. But the daughter is fun loving. She is fast and she wants to have fun in life. You see just the two different poles that they are in. When I brought this to his knowledge, I said, you just need to behave like your daughter for some time when you go in the evening, and you're going to see that how beautiful the relationship can be. And that's the most interesting part. Now, if you can start speaking a language which the other person understands, it's always easy. You can apply this as an employee, you can apply this as a boss, you can apply this in your own family with your friends, and you will start seeing that how amazingly beautiful relationships you can create, you can build. Let's come to the natural setting. When you go to a networking event, you're meeting like let's say 50 people, 100 people, the person you are, now you may be a go-getter. So when you go to a meeting, to a party or networking event, you go there and you start talking to people in the natural way that you are. Now when you're talking to someone who is a promoter, who loves fun, who loves meeting people, and now what's happening? You're coming there to the event with result focus, but this person has come with the focus of relationship focus. What's going to happen? It's not going to work. It's not going to match. A go-getter will love to talk to go-getters, but then maybe in the room, whole room, there are only 4 people or 5 people. And that's what I find many a times when people come to a room filled with 50, 100 people, they feel sad about it because they don't find the right set of people. They think they are not in the right room. No, you are in the right room, but then you do not know how to build relationship with the people. Now if I'm a go-getter and I come to the room, and how will I know that the person is a promoter, nurturer, whatever is the way you think? It's really easy to understand. Go-getters speak fast and they are result oriented. Keep it that. Promoters, they are fast, but then for them fun is important. There's a different way of doing handshake, and to understand more, right, we can always talk about it, but then yes, you can read the book also. But then the promoters love fun, love energy. The nurturers are slow, and you can see that the way they speak, they talk, and for them care is important. And the examiners, they are slow and they're detailed oriented. They want to take decisions very, very slowly. They are not never in a hurry. So once you understand people and speak in a language they understand, that is when the relationship starts to build. That's why we say your network is your net worth only if you understand how to build the network. Now, there are various ways of understanding who can be a go-getter. This book speaks more about the way to identify people also. Now, one thing which I picked up was whenever I see people, I see how they walk. What the speed which is they are walking, because a go-getter will walk fast, a promoter will walk fast, a nurturer and examiner will walk naturally slow. The way they speak, they talk, they meet with you, what's the kind of energy they carry. The fast people will obviously carry a lot of energy, and you can see them. The go-getter's energy is different from a promoter's energy, but then there will be energy in both of them. The nurturers and examiners, the way they walk, they talk, they will be very, very subtle but very strong energy. So this helps you to understand the difference between who the other person is. Plus also the color of the dress people are wearing. Usually the go-getters love brands. They want to be the best dress, the best of everything they want. And the promoters love different flashy colors, and they're comfortable wearing those flashy colors. You can see people wearing the fluorescent colors, the fluorescent of anything, and it's okay for them. The nurturers are more subtle, the more natural colors, and the examiners is again more earthly colors. So this will help you to understand that how or who the person is, and start talking in a language which they understand. Now, how did it help me? I joined a networking group, and in 2012 to 2013 and 14 till I read this book, I was there in the crowd, but nobody was able to build relationship with me. Neither was I able to go and build relationship with them. I never got any business from anybody in this whole networking group because I could not build relationship. But the moment I got this book in my hand, I started to understand that I need to understand people before I build relationship. And then magic happened. That was brilliant because I started to observe people, speak in a language which they understand, and slowly and steadily we started to build a brilliant and a beautiful relationship. Yes, it has taken a lot of time for me to understand people because it is not easy to understand people. But let me tell you, now 10 years since I read the book, and it is just mind-blowingly brilliant that today it just takes me 30 seconds to 1 minute to identify who the other person is, and becomes really easy for me to build relationship with the person. So I will make it easy. You can say fast, slow, result-oriented, relationship-oriented. Just keep these 4 quadrants, start applying this book, start saying this. And if you want to know more, learn more, we are always there to help you and support you and guide you. As a business coach, I have coached people on how to understand the customer, the client, the vendors, and speak a language which they understand, so that you build relationship and not just business. You can get whatever you want from life. If you want to learn more about yourself and your team, and to get the most from your team and make them productive, please click the link below so that we can help you to understand you and your team better. See you next Friday for the next episode of the Friday Learning Series.